Hello and welcome to IB Times TV. I'm Marisa Christian. Today we're going to go over some of the special features and major differences between Kobo's biggest selling e-readers, the Kobo Glow, the Kobo Aura, and the Kobo Aura HD.
So we're going to start with the Kobo Glow, which came out about a year ago in October of 2012, and it retails for $29.99. The display has this rubber mat-like feel around the front here, and you have your 6-inch screen, which is a little bit sunken in, as you can see here. There are no buttons on the front, simply just the Kobo logo on the bottom in the middle. The back has what is now Kobo's signature quilted pattern, which comes in a variety of really fun colors. Mostly they sound like they come out of a romance novel. You have Black Night, Pink Sunset, Blue Moon, and Silver Star. Now, the Glow has 2 gigabytes of internal memory, which can be expanded to 32 gigs if you use a micro SD card, which you can insert down here. Before we get going, I am going to turn on the comfort light technology so you can see just how cool this is. Kobo really knocked it out of the park with this. You can turn on the light up here. When it's on, you can see the bright logo here. In order to adjust the brightness, you can go to the settings in the upper right-hand corner, go to brightness, and here's where you can really easily adjust this lighting depending on your environment. So this is the home screen for the Kobo. As you can see, you have books you've recently read, we have the web browser, some games, the last time you synced it up to your computer or other devices. Really the last thing that you had open will be on your home screen here. So from the storefront, you can see big, large thumbnails up here for suggested reading, which you can buy, read a preview, or add to your wish list. So you can scroll through those. But the reading stats tell you, your hours of reading, average minutes per session, page turns, and the percent of your library which you've read. In order to access the home screen as you're reading, you need to tap in the exact middle of the screen. It refreshes every half dozen pages or so, but it can be a little distracting. The ghosting isn't too bad on the Glow. From here, of course, you can adjust your fonts, the size, the font spacing, margins. Advanced settings is kind of fun because you can actually see in real time what changing the font will do compared to what you had before. So if you go to extras here, you have access to a few classic games like chess and Sudoku and even a sketchpad if you're that bored, but there's also a web browser which I found really difficult to use. So on the left we have the Kobo Aura HD, and on the right we have the Kobo Aura. These are both Aura devices, but they don't look the same and they definitely aren't built the same. The Aura HD came out in April of 2013, a bit before the Kobo Aura, which just came out last month, so the software has a few new features. I'm going to start with the Kobo Aura, which retails for $149.99. It has a 6-inch high-res Pearl e-ink clarity screen with low flash waveform, and it has this beautiful edge-to-edge screen, I don't know if you can tell, which is definitely very different from the Kobo Aura HD and the Kobo Glow. It has an etched backing, which is really cool for holding. It comes in pink and it comes in black, and it's a little bit lighter and smaller than the Glow and the HD, which makes it compact and portable, perfect for taking out on the go. So we're going to turn the Aura on, and before I get going, I am going to turn on the comfort light just to make it easier for you to see. And there it is. So I'm also going to talk now about the Aura HD, which has a 6.8-inch screen, so it's a little bit bigger. The back has a fun, smooth zigzag, almost folded pattern, which really gives it almost the feel of holding an actual book. Now, the Aura HD comes in ivory, espresso, and onyx. And where you'll see some of the main differences is under the library section. So books, previews, and shelves is just like the Kobo Glow. But with the Kobo Aura, we have books, previews, and My Collections, and articles from Pocket, which is a new addition. Now, here's where I want to point out what's really unique about the Kobo Aura HD, which is its really impressive 1440 by 1080 screen resolution and 265 dpi. It's one of the best e-ink screens on the market with really crisp, really clear reading, and minimal flashing and almost no ghosting. Now, when reading books on here, again, it's the swipe side to move from page to page. As you do your page turns, you will experience that flashing every half dozen pages or so. So while you're reading here, you can see one of the main differences is there's this little logo in the bottom of the Kobo Aura. What this square refers to is what's called Beyond the Book, which is an awesome new function. It helps you identify key terms as you read, and it helps aggregate content from the web that relates to your book, whether it be about the plot or maybe the author or a character, any questions you may have. The Kobo Aura has a multi-touch display, which is great because it has a very unique function that the other e-readers don't have. And that's that you can adjust the comfort light brightness level with just the touch of 2 fingers as you're reading. So you can scroll down to lower the brightness. And you can double scroll up to increase the brightness. So what the Aura does, which is really, really cool, is when you access the browser, it has a pinch and zoom setting, which is unique, but pretty common with tablets and iPhones these days. But you cannot pinch and zoom on the Glow or the Aura HD, but you can on the Kobo Aura. So just another example of the pinch and zoom feature. Here's a graphic novel, The Walking Dead. And if you want to zoom in on, say, one specific panel, you can do that. And you can drag it around. And if you want to get back to normal size, all you have to do is double tap the screen and it'll return to its normal size.
The bottom line is that Kobo really does have some quality e-readers, but at a higher price point, I'm not sure it can stand up to its competitors like Amazon's Kindle or Barnes & Noble's Nook offerings. But if you do have your heart set on a Kobo e-reader, go with the Kobo Aura. Its slick, compact design and beautiful display and special features really make it a winner.